You are your greatest asset. People spend their whole lives searching for wealth in places where it cannot survive. They chase careers they do not love, try to impress strangers who do not care, buy things that lose value, copy lifestyles that are unsustainable, and pray that the economy, their country, or pure luck will eventually reward them. But all along, the engine of their financial life is not the world outside. It is the mind and body inside. You can lose every asset you own, but if you have invested in yourself, you will recover. If you haven't, even a generous world cannot save you. In the modern economy, the difference between surviving and thriving has very little to do with the stock market, and everything to do with the skill market. Your capabilities determine your income the same way a machine determines its output. A weak machine produces little, no matter how hard it's used. A strong machine produces value effortlessly. This is why two people can work equally hard, equally long, equally stressed, yet one earns $28,000 a year and the other earns $180,000. It's not fate, it's not destiny, it's valuation. The market prices human capital the same way it prices companies. A person with rare, compoundable skills is valued highly. A person with common, replaceable skills is valued poorly. This may sound harsh, but it is the most empowering idea in economics, because unlike external markets, you have complete control over the asset called you. Look around your world. A software engineer in California earns $150K, $250K. A cybersecurity analyst earns $110K, $160K. A top salesperson earns $200K, $400K. A strong accountant makes $80K, $120K. A plumber who understands modern systems earns $100K. A good nurse $90K. Meanwhile, a teacher may earn $40K, $60K. A cashier $25K, $30K. A delivery driver maybe $35K, $45K. The gap between these incomes is not the gap between intelligence or worth. It is the gap between skill scarcity. The market does not pay for effort, it pays for outcomes. You can quadruple your income not by working harder, but by becoming someone whose work produces more value. Skills compound the same way money does, slowly, invisibly, then suddenly. A year of learning seems small. 5 years creates momentum. 10 years transforms you completely. And yet most people stop learning at age 22. They become financially frozen because they become intellectually frozen. Your earning power is a reflection of your learning power. Look at financial crises to understand this clearly. In 2008, millions lost jobs. Housing collapsed. Savings evaporated. But people with tech skills survived and even advanced. The demand for cybersecurity went up. Accounting, medicine, engineering stable. In 2020, when the pandemic shut the world down, millions of low-skill jobs disappeared overnight. Meanwhile, software engineers worked remotely. Data analysts became essential. Digital marketers flourished. E-commerce professionals skyrocketed in value. Remote work exploded, and people with flexible digital skills thrived. This pattern repeats in every recession. The market punishes those with fragile skills and rewards those with adaptable ones. The lesson is simple. External crises destroy external assets but amplify internal ones. Your skills are the only asset no recession can devalue. But let's get painfully specific. If you increase your annual income by just $10,000 through skill building and invest that difference for 25 years at 8%, you end up with roughly $738,000. Increase it by $20,000 and it becomes $1.47 million. Increase by $30,000 and you cross $2.2 million. This is not stock market magic. This is the compounding effect of improving yourself. The greatest multiplier in investing is not the market's return. It is your ability to generate capital in the first place. A person earning $40K cannot invest like a person earning $140K. A person earning $140K cannot invest like a person earning $300K. The gap is not just income, it is time. When you earn more, you buy back time. Time to learn, time to rest, time to think, time to build. And time is the real currency of wealth. You are living in an era where the return on upgrading yourself is absurdly high. Never before in history could you learn coding, marketing, design, cybersecurity, public speaking, business analysis, negotiation, or entrepreneurship from your phone for nearly free. Never before could you build global opportunities from your bedroom. Never before could a single skill increase your income by 5x in under 5 years. But most people waste these conditions because they still cling to the outdated idea that their value is fixed. It's not. Your value is a function of how aggressively you invest in yourself. And the market measures value brutally. If you bring $30 worth of output per hour, you will earn $30. If you bring $300 worth of output per hour, you will earn $300. If you bring $3,000 worth of output per hour, you will earn $3,000. The economy is not emotional. It is mechanical. And skills, not dreams, not hopes, not desires, determine your productivity rate. You can wait for luck, or you can build leverage. You can wait for opportunity, or you can become someone opportunity seeks. People often fear automation and AI, afraid machines will replace them. But automation replaces tasks, not people. AI replaces low-level cognition, not high-level creativity. A person who refuses to grow becomes obsolete. A person who grows deliberately becomes irreplaceable. The question is not, will AI take jobs? But will you develop skills that use AI as leverage instead of competition? Tools do not eliminate value. They amplify those who know how to use them. Here is the truth modern society avoids. If you fail to invest in yourself, the world will treat you as a cheap asset. If you invest in yourself relentlessly, the world will treat you as a rare one. This is why people at the top of industries become wealthier during downturns. Not because downturns are good, but because their skill sets are too valuable to collapse. When you become an asset, you stop gambling on the world, and the world begins gambling on you. So yes, you are your greatest asset. Not philosophically, economically, mathematically, strategically. A strong self produces strong income. A strong income produces strong investments. Strong investments produce strong freedom. And freedom produces the one thing money cannot buy: a life built on your own terms. Welcome to my channel. Here, we explore the mechanics of modern value, the invisible forces that determine why some people rise, others stagnate, and how to become the kind of person whose worth compounds every year. Because once you understand that success begins with the asset in the mirror, you stop waiting for the market to change and start changing yourself into someone the market cannot ignore.